Hey Rock Governors, welcome to a new day and a new video. Today we're going to do a little more arms training, and I'm going to Salad and YSG to start with and see how that goes. You see, I'm trying to tap on to go. And over here I have another march ready to buff, and that's Queen Tamara and Joan of Arc. You give some buffing if there's some nearby barbs. Here I use my Ruin March, which is Barker because that's all he's good for, to grab a 10% attack Ruin. I'm just gonna grab it, gather it here, just to make sure it doesn't run out in between doing this video. And we are ready to give it a start. Let's go in here. It will load up eventually here. Oh, that. I guess I've got to. I have to go out to grab those before the end of the day. Let's get down here to arms training. There we go. We will start. Activate a skill, and we'll start with Ancestral Protection, which is this one here. And Challenge, and we're underway. It should go pretty quick, these ones, to start with. There we go, nice. The iPad's being nice and laggy today. Tried to take care of that ahead of time, but it's just not working for me as like I want. Oh, while we're waiting for Saladin to come up here and take care of that, just want to mention More Than Gems. We have the last 3 More Than Gems have been 28 days after the previous one. So I think Lilith has established this. They want More Than Gems happening more often. And that's probably because they make more money that way. People will buy more gems and spend more on bundles to make sure they have the gems to compete in that event. So I would expect that this Saturday, February 5th, we will get another More Than Gems, because that will have been 28 days from the previous one. So don't be surprised. Plan ahead. And be ready to spend those gems wisely. I believe I covered that last time, but I will cover it again the next time More Than Gems is up, just to make sure that everyone is getting value and spending their gems wisely for this event. quickly done that. And we're going to be asked to activate a new skill here, so we will go to, we're going to do Thrill of Battle, this one. The reason we're going to do this one next is that it's for every 10 seconds in battle, that it increases attack and defense by 10%. Now, if you are using a good attack march, with a, like I am with a, I've got a 10% attack rune, 10% attack buff activated, plus I have Warlord and General. So I'm giving everything I can to attacking and getting rid of these marches quick, so we shouldn't see battles last long enough for much of those buffs to activate. So take them early in the event. There we go, another quick one. The next skill I'm going to activate, I'm probably going to activate Will of Battle next. Now, this one is where it heals. But if you're taking care of the Lohar quickly, doing it within 10 seconds, it's not going to heal. And so it's a good one to take, especially early. See how quickly we're defeating the marches. And this time I'm using Saladin YSG because Lohar gets a buff against this one is shield taken by arch reduced by 20%. Yeah. So you have to look at that starting buff because it can be different. Sometimes it says it reduces the damage taken by infantry that I've seen, so. See very quickly, there's no chance for a heal. Now, last one on this level. Now it's time for a new skill. This one I'm going to pick Malignant Venom. Right there. Now, it just increases the damage by 1%. But if you can kill Lohar quickly, that doesn't add up to much. Bring out the next one. Now, this time, I'm going to bring my Queen Tamara march over here and see if we can buff. Here, I'm going to start Saladin right now. Hopefully, get a buff out of it. Well, I think we got it just at the end there. Another opportunity here. This one might be a little easier to do because it's a 24 barbarian, so it won't die as quick. That should be close enough there. There we go. There, that's buffing Saladin. Let's save that barbarian if I can. Oh, can get it away fast enough. Okay. Now, the next skill will do Armor of Thorns. Because Lohar doesn't tend to do a lot of damage, so I'm not as worried about the counterattack. And the defenses shouldn't be a big deal. And bring Tamara over here again. Try for some more buffing. This one I'm going to have to drag closer. I think it's a little bit too far away. gets there. It starts attacking. There. Now we get Saladin in there. And that should time well for buff. There we go. Nice and quick. Now, while this is doing that, let's take a look at the last battle report. Troop detail, battle log. Troop buffs. Okay, let's get back to the training. Nothing here to buff it with, so we'll just get straight into it. The next one, we are going to activate No Retreat. Now this is when Lohar's troop strength is lower than 50%. His troops deal an extra 20% normal attack and 20% counterattack and take 20% less skill damage. Now the hope is that you can, if that doesn't get a chance to activate if you're going from just above 50% to activating a skill damage and damage cycle and killing it quickly after. It doesn't get a chance to activate that buff. And see, big damage takes it down. Doesn't get a chance to really activate. There, big damage. When it was above 50%, taking it way below, and it kills it quick. The key to this is being able to do lots of damage quickly and taking out this Lohar before he can start activating his buffs, which have a delay. There you go. Now, the next skill is going to be Strike of Vengeance. I believe that is this one. No, this one up here. Now, it only has a 10% chance on attack to dish out a Strike of Vengeance. So, you're hoping that it doesn't hit that 10%. That it's missing the 10% and missing the actual Strike of Vengeance. still have 267,000 T5 troops in that march. And there we go. Big damage. And taking it out. There we go. There we go. Still taking them out fairly quickly. That's important. There we go. Do you believe this is a new skill now? Yes. We will take on Wild Rage this time. Again, you're hoping that 10% chance doesn't occur and doesn't activate. Last thing you want to do is be silenced and not have your skills fire off. And on to the next one. We only have 2 more skills to activate after this. Surging Strike and Iron Resolve. One good thing about Saladin is he's a very tanky march. Doesn't count on healing, so and the healing doesn't work against the arms masters, so now we'll be activating a new buff, new skill, Surging Strike. So this absolutely happens. This is number 9. We have 224,000. Seems about 50% when that skill fired off. So now the amount of damage it's taken from the skills is reduced. But it's still notice we're still killing the march before the heal happens. That's important. So if that heal happens, then it's going to take you longer, causing more skills to fire off for the Lohar. Now when you can get some other buffs that happen at the same time, like Unbridled, that gives you the barb attack, or the the other skill. Let's see here, name's escaping me off the top of my head. Books in Battle gives you 8% more attack. See, now this is damage dealt to barbarians, and I don't think the Lohar for arms training counts as a barbarian, so it might not. Unbridled Progress might not help. But the Books in Battle will. That 8% attack would help. Now we'll activate the last skill, which is Iron Resolve. They gain 200 rage when attacked. Plus you also get 50 rage, so it's not... I mean, you lose on the trade on that 150, but you still gain rage yourself if you've got a good rage engine going, like YSG. It's not as bad a buff as you'd think. It's about 50% now, so it might hit a heal here. Might not be able to take care of it fast enough. Yep, there, it hit a heal. But we got it before it did a second heal. That'd be disaster to get to get two heals in. It's still about 50%, so you got a chance to... And it's going to fire off a heal here. I'm not going to be able to get it out quick enough. Yeah. But the damage we did right at that time was enough to basically counter the heal before it could stick around for too long. Alright, one more. Last one. Oh. Don't need heavy graphics to show this last battle. I'm gonna guess the gold pit must have released. That's why everyone's coming by all at the same time. And where do we finish up? Oh, only at 304,000. Not enough to improve. So far the Alex YSG has been the best choice. And that'll be it for this one. I'll probably try one more time just to see if I can do better with the Alex YSG, but for now, have fun playing Rise of Kingdoms.